Hello and welcome back to May's Let's Plays, and today we are carrying on our Minecraft Redstone Let's Build tutorial style for our block pushing machine. Like I said, the point of this is to try and push this block constantly so it goes round and round and round, and that's all it's going to do. It's not going to be anything exciting, but let's see where we got to, because for some reason I think I've messed this up, because I was showing this off to people and I think I've messed it up slightly. Why is, because we had them all. Oh, that's because it's number 4. I'm thinking it's number 1. Number 1 works fine, and number 2 is a bit backwards, but I can change that. So that's what we've got to do here. We've got to invert the current for number 1. I'm not going to go through the theories of stuff like this, because I've already done it on another episode. You guys, if you're interested in knowing sort of the theories of this, you can go back and watch them. They'll be around somewhere. So let's just invert the current so that when, basically, like, it was on there. Sorry, I'm playing this with the PS4 controller with some great mods for Minecraft. So yeah, I'm sorry, I'm getting confused now. Hold on. So that should be off. So they're all working fine. Yep, so 1 and 2 are working. So we need 3 to fire slightly afterwards. Go away, creeper. Luckily, I'm playing this on creative mode. Otherwise, that would be quite a problem, all the creepers are found. So, how shall we fire number 3? We need that to fire slightly after number 1. You know, it's number 1 fires and number 2. So I need number 3 to fire. So let's start building, I suppose. It's the only way to put it. I've not got much space to fit in all the circuitry I need. I feel like this might be a slight problem for 3 and 4. So what I'll do, I'll get rid of this and get rid of this. And I'll just put it backwards. It makes no difference. It just means we're going to have slightly more ungainly. Yeah, that's the word. Ungainly looking contraption here, because we're going to have to dig so it can go under the power switch buttons. But that's bad. That's, like I said, bad practice. But once again, this isn't... I can fix all this later on. Like, you'll see what I mean. But essentially, we need to make sure, yeah, that we can build under here. So, because as I've shown on previous episodes, you can get a current to come up and down, like, quite easily. So I'm thinking if we build it all underground, all the stuff for 3 and 4, we can easily then, like, bring it back up onto the surface, and that's all the problems solved. So let me just clear out a path. I'm going to have to build it on the bedrock so I can walk around. Like I said, I probably should have planned this better, but what can I say? Hey, it's a wonderful day. Come along and play with the tweenies. God, do you remember that show, The Tweenies? That was a weird show. It's a British, I'm pretty sure it's the Beeb. British TV show from the BBC where they were like giant puppets, like people in suits. Kind of like Barney the Dinosaur style of suits, but they were humanized things. It's the only way I can say it, and they were creepy as balls. But anyway, right, so here we go. We've got a clear path. I really should put some torches down here so I can see what we're doing. But let's clear out this hole underneath. Because like I was saying before, there is ways of, like, we could do this for all of them and hide all the circuitry. But the reason I've not done that was just because I wanted it to be a bit easier. But to see what we're doing. But we can hide it all under here. It's all exactly the same premise. It just means we've got to have one side looking really cool without all the circuitry and one side that does. So number 3, so it's this one. Let's get rid of here. I'm going to put a marker. I'm going to put a block underneath it so we know, like, hold on, let's put a nice looking block. Let's put a purple block underneath it so we know where it is when we're underground, and we don't need that. Where are the torches? Are you in here? Yes. There you are. I know why I asked that. I pretty much knew where they were, but so we can Too many buttons there. Too many buttons. So let's go and start figuring out where that is. So we... Oh no, I fell through the earth again. God damn it. That's the problem when you're playing on creative mode and you can get rid of the bedrock. So let's try and... So let's put everything back in our inventory. We need redstone torches. We need repeaters. What else do we need? Obviously redstone, that would always help. We've got all the pistons and stuff, so we don't need that. We don't need transportation. We need a blue block, so we can put stuff where the circuitry is. The purple? I forgot. My brain went numb on the word purple there. The purple block, so we can... I'm just going to move the mic. I realise I come through slightly louder nowadays, but like I said, it's because we've got a new mic stand. And for some reason, my voice... I'm not sure if it's the frequency I use for my voice, but... yeah, I just come through slightly tinny. Even on the best quality mics, my voice is slightly tinny, which is kind of weird, but... Oh no, I fell through the same hole! Oh my god. Right, let's go back, and I'll pay attention this time. Jesus Christ, that was ridiculous. I apologize. I'm gonna put everything back in there. Alright, redstone. Repeater. Torch. Like I said, playing this on a PS4 controller on the computer is slightly weird. Just because... Like I said, I'm going to do a tutorial of how I've done this because... If I had the problem is, I'll explain why I've done such a strange setup, is I've only got 2 USB ports on my computer. So one gets taken up by the microphone, and one gets taken up by the recording, the Algonte that we use for recording. So I don't have a spare one for the mouse and keyboard, or the mouse I should say, 'cause I use a laptop, it's built in. But I don't have a free slot for the mouse, which is why I've had to do such an awkward setup. But anyway, right, here we are. Let's clear some of this so we've got even more room. There we go. So, we've got the circuit come down here. This is what's going to power it in the beginning. I don't need this block, do I? No. So, when that switches on, it'll come down here. So, let's put some... Let's set up the eternal... so the current keeps going round itself. So, that's pretty easy. I've explained that concept before on previous videos, which, like I say, if you're interested in it, I highly recommend going and watching them. Not just because it's me, but it saves me having to go and explain all this again, if you know what I mean. But let's put out all this repeating. Like I said, what we're doing here is we're passing a current so it'll keep itself going. And the reason I've attached it to the switch is just so we can turn it on and off. It will. You'll see what I mean. But like I can reset the circuit with the switch, which is pretty useful. Just for thingy. Alright, so let's get rid of this. And if we put on a torch, it should start going. Nope, I've done it again. Let's put a repeater in here. Repeaters seem to help. And put in a torch. That doesn't turn off that one. Oh, I've done it again, haven't I? Seems... I apologise, my voice went terrible there. Cracked like a croaky frog on crack. Smoking crack. So much crack, right. The reason is that this block shouldn't be getting power. So... God, why? As soon as I build something... I'm going to put torches on here. As soon as I build stuff, every creature on it and its mum wants to come and play. It doesn't matter, like I said, we're on creative mode, so we don't have to worry about creeper explosions, which... Because I've created a small circuit in the world we're going to go in after this, because I'm just setting that up. Because I don't... I know like people like to watch the building videos, but essentially I don't want it to be just oh, we've got to sit and watch her rebuild a land she did on the PS4. But like I said, unfortunately, the PS4 version I just couldn't get on with it, so I bought the PC, and that's what we're doing it on. Because there's even other features in the computer version which make it pretty cool. All right, so if I scrub out this one, I forgot to attach these. Yes, let's attach that. That would help. Put that there, there. There we go. Right, so we've got a repeating circuit now. So, where's our magenta block? There it is. So this is where we need to end up the current affecting, is this square above us with a magenta block on it, which we can use a very interesting property of the redstone torches, which I've explained. Like I said, I'm not gonna, and this is the last time I'm gonna plug the. If you are interested in the principles of how to use some of this stuff, go back and watch the tutorials episode 1 and 2. They're the real tutorials. This is more the building side of it. So let's start building the way to get the current back onto the surface, because the current now is currently just on the ground. So we need to bring it back up. I could do it so it was here and you couldn't see any of the circuitry, but that would require me to dig out more of this underworld, which I'm sure pretty much isn't exciting for you guys. Let's put a torch, because I think... Oh no. I thought I dug a hole there and I didn't want to fall through the earth again. So let's put this here, that there. Let's start going up. Let's bring the current up here. So that goes there. Like I said, I'm not going to be explaining this. I've already done it a couple of times. I say a couple of times. I've done it once, but hey. What can I say? I won't sing the Tweenie theme song, even though I was about to there. So put that there, and then I can fill in this gap there, and there we go. So let's go up to the surface so we can start seeing it a little bit easier now, because we're done with our underground build. I can fill this in like boop, boop. And I'll hide, because that's a previous thing that I did there. I've not affected another circuit, ever. Oh, I think I have. I think I've dug into one of the other circuits. Which one's that? That's the circuit for number 2. God damn it. That's bloody typical. Bloody typical. But at least... Yeah, I've dug into the circuit for number 2. How will I do this without crossing the streams? I'll tell you what, I'll go around here. Boop, boop. And get rid of this. This was a failed attempt at building the circuit out. So, let's just go around here. And we'll just dig round it. And attach it. Oh, well, I suppose we can attach it here. Because this circuit is for number 2, which you can see is already going off. And that's already linked up to the switch. So let's put a thing here, a thing there, a thing there. A thing, by the way, is the technical term for this. And put it there. So, right now we've got these firing, but we need them to fire in a very specific pattern. So let's put a block down. Let's get rid of that and put a block there. So push, push, push. Yeah, so we need number 4 to fire now. So actually, that's worked out really quite well. Like, we don't have to set the timings that the block gets pushed, but the difficult one's going to be number 4, which is the one we're on now. Which, actually, you know what? We could have made this a lot better for ourselves, which I've just figured out now. Which I might demonstrate on another build. I might build another perpetual motion machine, but have it do something else a bit more exciting than just pushing the cube around. But essentially, what I've just figured out now is we could run this all off 1. Because as long as we've got a perpetual motion machine, then like I said, like I was explaining on one of these, which one was it? Yeah, when I was explaining, like showing this, if we can tap into this, this can go off and do this to about 8 people, and we can just put... Oh my god, I'm a moron. I'm a moron, I know I am, but let's finish off this really convoluted, really ugly machine, and then we'll build the elegant version of it next time. So I'm going to tap in, I'm going to show you the principle of why I'm a moron. So let's dig that there, that there, that there. I need to bring it away from there. Yep, that's still getting signal, so I need to put in repeaters here. And here, and here, and here. And then go back. Oh, nope, wrong place. Put that there. There. I can't go back. There we go. There we go. Will that work? No, that's not powering that. So let's go up here. Can I go up there? Nope. You can see what I'm doing, can't you, YouTube? I'm trying to get this wire into there. Which, like, there's easier ways of doing it, but I need the repeaters. Like, I need these repeaters to be... Oh, hold on. Hold on. Go away, creeper. We ain't got time for your business. If I put the repeater here... No, it doesn't receive the signal. So, we're going to have to put this coming... Oh, nope. See, we've short-circuited it there. So, where can we put the repeaters so we can slow down the current without affecting other blocks? Oh, I tell you what, we'll do a fancy circuit for this bit. Because it's the last one, let's do something fancy. Let's put a torch here. So that should be powering the piston. But it's not, for whatever reason. Let's do a proof of concept. Hey, skeletons. Guys, go away. I'm trying to entertain the boys and girls and men and women out there. Go away. So let's see if we put a redstone torch and put a piston above it. Will the piston fire? It should. I can't think of a reason it's not firing, but then again, there probably is a reason. So it's a piston because it's easier to see what's actually happening with it. There we go. So let's put a piston here. Oh, it does fire. It's just, for some reason, this one's decided not to fire. Let's try that again. Let's do that again. Bow, 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 bow. Hey, bow, 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 bow. No, I need you to fire this way. Jesus, guys, stop pushing me around. It's like being back at school. There we go. So, that is firing off there. So, and I realise I repeat words a lot. It's quite interesting why humans repeat words, but then again, meh. Oh, we could have done this even more elegantly. Like I said, this is going to be it's going to be really sloppy, this. I know it is. I apologise for all you engineers out there that are going bananas at how over-engineered this is. But it's just a proof of concept machine. Actually, I genuinely can't have... Oh, nope, that was a torch. That wasn't the redstone. I can't have the redstone torch there because I can't build the circuit up unless... Hold on, I can build it here. Sorry, I got really itchy eye all of a sudden. So, like, my face is exploding again. I think I'm coming down with something. My face has been super itchy recently. So let's put a block there. And a block there. Then I can put one here. Yep, so that's still on the perpetual motion. Like I said, I think I've made this so convoluted, it's more difficult than it really, honestly needs to be. But, hey, that's the fun in life. So let's put... Yeah, I'm confusing myself. Right, I'll scrap this perpetual motion machine. That's not going to work. I'll build one way more elegantly. I apologise for those that were hoping to see that one. It's going to be the same machine. I'm just going to build it a lot more, like, so we can see and control it a lot easier. Go away, slime. I'm gonna just get a diamond sword so I can kill anything that's blocking our view. There we go. So let's build exactly the same machine, but so it's a lot easier to understand what's going on and easier to build and control. That was a proof of concept that worked. So let's put our piston sections. I'm going to put them far away this time so I can, like, I won't put it on top of each other. So, one there. That pushes the block forward to there. Nope. This one needs to be there so that can plush. That one needs to be there. And this one needs to be there. That's it. So they all fire. Yes. And let's put out... In fact, let's put a different coloured block. What colour block should we do? Like a green? Let's get a green. I'm going to replace the torch because we're not going underground. Because we don't need to anymore. Let's put a green block there. And let's label these. So that's number 1. This one's number 2. This is just so we can like show the firing order. So when we're building it, we can work out what the firing order is. That's number 4. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's build up the simplicity of the microchip. I just like doing that one, by the way. Like, I know I could have set it up so it doesn't have the microchip, but I like the microchip looking stuff. So now we need to build a perpetual motion machine. I need to put on... sorry, like I said, it's one of them. I didn't think of this, and I'm quite upset with myself that I didn't. We don't need... Let's turn that off so we can turn off the torch. So we need a block here and redstone torch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, let's put one here and build out this. Like I said, if you guys have come up with any ideas for machines we should try and build, I am more than willing to give them a go. And I've got a wireless mouse and keyboard, but I've lent them to a friend of mine who doesn't use them because she's not a computer expert. Let's just say that up. So I will get them back so we can have a bit more... Like, so I'm not using the PS4 controller. I'm getting annoyed at it itself. So if we put that there... So if we flick the switch now... Nope, we need to add another one, don't we? Let's add another repeating section. So I'm going to get rid of this one just so I can extend it out. Like I said, it's one of them. They're incredibly easy to build, but for some reason, they just do not work in my brain. My brain cannot get these, like, constantly repeating circuits. They seem to happen at random for me, but that's because they break the laws of thermodynamics. There we go. So now we've got a perpetual machine that'll just keep rotating. I'm going to get rid of this just for now, so we've got more space. So, where's number 1? There's number 1. So number 1 needs to fire first. So if we put this out here, that there, that there, that there. So that's going to constantly keep firing at a very steady pace. Oh, we could even do this more elegantly. Alright, and then for number 2, we need this to fire... Wait, which one's number 2? Oh, I'm doing number 2 wrong. So, I was building for number 4 there, if you were wondering. So now we can put in a repeater, so this fires slightly after. I've just realised I have labelled them wrong, but... So that's going to fire... There you go, they're working like a seesaw. So let's build off this again. Put another one into... which one? Because it's pretty easy now. I've literally... I'm pretty mad at myself for getting confused with the actual build. No, that's fire. You see, that's firing too closely to number 4. When that one gets the block, it's going to just be pushing it into number 4. So let's check. Do I have to... Yes, I have to renew the circuit. God damn it. Renewing the circuit is basically, as I've demonstrated on others, this must be more... That must be the 15th block there from the power... There. From the power source. So that's why we've just got to... It's pretty easy to do. Just 1, 2... 1, 1... And... Sorry, I've just suddenly got... I've started getting messages. Oh, it's just a partner, as usual. So we need this to be... Let's go into this one and check the timing on this. Yep, so that fires slightly after number 4, I think that one is. Even number 1. So that fires slightly after number 1. So number 1 pushes the block. So it's number 3. Number 3 is the difficult one. So let's... Well, I said difficult one, as in the one that's given us the trouble. So let's put in some delays on this. Now number 4's not firing. Why is number 4 not firing? Do I have to put in another... number 2 even, sorry. Do I have to put in another one and slow this down? And now number 3's not firing, so let's try and slow this one down. Nope. Do I have to slow it down more? What the hell is going on? Why is this not just pushing this block around? We take out the block and they're all working fine, or can they not? Like, why is that not pushing the block out? Oh, didn't mean to put that on top, I meant to put it there. Why are they... This one's pushing, this one's got the power. And this one has the power, so why does the other two not have the power? Alright, let's get rid of these. Let's get rid of these so we can investigate what's going on. I think the timing's slightly off on them all. So which ones are working fine? Because I just need them to work in opposites, basically. Which we've got... Sorry, I'm getting stuck. So that one's firing fine, because that puts it there. So we need to slow down this. So let's put another click on it. And put in a block there. Why is that one not firing? That's interesting. Slow it down again. Slow it down again. Let's speed it up. Let's speed the circuit up a bit. Oh, there we go. Right, so speeding it up, that's worked. So, do I need to slow this one down? Do I need to slow number 1 down a bit? Let's put in a repeater. Oh, there we go. There we go. We've got it. Sorry, I coughed at the end there. We've got the perpetual motion machine. It's not very elegant. It kind of looks it kind of looks a bit glitchy, but we now have a machine that is constantly pushing a block around. Yay! And it's all running off one circuit. So let's see if my theory is correct. Let's go down. Whoop! Landed. Like a super cool boss. Alright, so let's see if this will affect anything. Turn it off. Nope. Why is that not working? Oh, there we go. So it's off and it's on. It's off. It's on! Yay! There is our little brief tutorial. I'm going to keep this one short just because I was quite annoyed with how complicated I made this. This whole thing, let's show you the whole thing. Pretty much everything you see on my screen there, which doesn't actually work, that's the annoying thing, and more underneath, is quite easily summed up. And granted, this is still, we can make this better, but this is essentially a working prototype of that. So yeah, I think I'm going to leave it here. I know this is probably really short, but we've built a perpetual motion machine that we can control, which I think is pretty cool. So like I said, leave in the comments any machines that you think we should build. I'm going to think of some more just because I really like playing with Redstone. But for now, I think this is going to be it for the episode. So, oh, we didn't have cheeky drink time. Hold on. Guys, get your drinks. I banged mine. You might be able to hear it vibrate. But it's cheeky drink time. And today my cheeky drink is Dr. Pepper. So, bottoms up. There we go. Delicious. I feel bad. Cheeky drink time does not come at the end of an episode. That comes in the middle of the episode. So we're going to have to come up with another Redstone experiment or machine. So let's try and think of something to build. I'm quite interested in the dispenser. And the hopper. I've not used the hopper. These are the stuff I want to come out and try. Like using the hopper and stuff. Let's try for the note block. Let's make a metronome. Now, you gotta remember, I'm playing this and I can't hear a thing. Pardon me. I got terrible burps. I can't hear a thing just because of the way I've got this all set up, so I apologise if I choose the most annoying sound on this. But what can you do with a drunken sailor? So let's build out the circuit. This is obviously, once again, all I'm building now is the perpetual motion circuit, so it's constantly repeating, which might not seem useful, but it's incredibly useful for having automated systems. Just because then you don't have to worry about like constantly hitting switches. But if you're not interested in this, then you can like build a lot simpler circuits. It's just me, to be honest with you. I kind of like them, just because they break the laws of thermodynamics. There we go. I should have looked it up, shouldn't I, what it actually is. So, let's build a metronome. Boop, 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 boop. I know I can change the note on this, but I can't hear anything. So, oh, we should build a piano. That's what we'll do next time. We will build a like self-playing piano. I'll turn this. That's what we're going to attempt to build. I'll find a way so I can hear it as well, and we'll build a piano that'll play itself, a self-playing piano. So, what we have decided to do, I've just built a basic metronome. Where is it? I'm lost. Oh, there it is. There's the metronome, but we'll build a self-playing piano that will try and come up with a tune with the note blocks, and yeah, we'll build a disco. We'll build a disco room. This is probably gonna be the last time I come to Redstone Tutorial Village, which is the one we're in right now. Just because I think this is all. Unless I've got more tutorials or ideas and test builds. But next time, I think we'll build a disco room, which I think will be pretty cool. But anyway, join us for that. So I'm going to say goodbye now. Goodbye.